Hello everyone, this is Eldad Amara, back with another video. Before I go into this video, I'd like you to like, comment, subscribe and share. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Every time I drop a new video, you will be notified of this. There's a guy by the name of Klaus Schwab, and he created the World Economic Forum in 1971. I'm going to go back into Klaus Schwab in a minute, but I want you to ponder and think about this first, right? What if your whole complete life, I mean every single aspect of your life, was made public? Every aspect. There's nothing at all private about your life, so people know everything about where you're going, who your friends are, where you shop, what time you go to bed, what time you have a bath, and all the rest of it. Yeah, and it's all put into the public domain for every single person to be able to see. You will have no more private life at all, and neither will your children. Okay, neither will your partner. Everything will be exposed. Everything will be for everybody to be able to see. Also, what if there was a machine that could record every aspect of your dreams? Yeah, that could record every aspect of your dreams. So when you fall asleep, there's a machine and it's recording your dreams. And then scientists will be able to look back at the video and know what you were dreaming and what you were thinking, what's going on in your subconscious mind. How would you really like a life like that? I don't honestly know anybody who would want to accept this form of lifestyle. But you know what? We're going slowly down that pathway. Okay? I don't understand how people aren't waking up to what's going on in the world right now, and how our lives are becoming more and more watched by the state. We are living in a world of surveillance and surveillance technology. Look at your mobile phone. Your mobile phone, for instance, you can keep your pictures on there, right? You can also order food off your phone. What else can you do off your phone? You can go and purchase goods. You can buy bus tickets. You can order food, yeah, off your phone. So almost every single thing, every aspect of your life is being kept on your phone. Yeah? And guess what? All this information is also being kept up in the clouds. Let's take your credit card. Again, that's another thing. Your credit card, every time you go shopping and you buy something, or you buy something online, okay? If you go into a shop and you buy goods, if you go to the petrol station and you buy petrol, every transaction, every date, yeah, every item that you purchase is on your credit card. Now companies, they like to buy information. There's companies out there that like to buy information. They know your taste. They know what you like. They know where you go. Yeah, they know what the clothes you like. Every aspect of your life. They know where you went on holiday. They know who you went on holiday with. All of this information, as I say, is being kept by certain companies, and they exchange information on you, based on you and what you're doing. You've also got surveillance technology in the sense of CCTV that monitors everything that you do. Every time you pull up in the petrol station, right, they've got your registration number. That could be a good thing also in a sense of way, because if, say, somebody bumped into your car, at least you've got information, yeah, on the other person's car. Okay? But look on the other side of things. Every time you go into a petrol station or you are buying something in a shop, you are being recorded. Every time you're walking down the street, yeah, you've got facial recognition cameras that can scan your face. watching your every aspect, every move that you're making, right? You got them on your street lampposts, you got them by your traffic lights, you got them in your petrol stations, you got them in your shops, you got them in your airports. And you know, technology is so advanced now. They got facial recognition, facial recognition imagery, which takes pictures of your face and the different positions, and the different aspects of your face, like looking at your eyes, the color of your eyes, your skin tone, the shape of your face. Okay, it's even gone further than that. They can tell who you are from behind, as you're walking up the road, because everyone has a certain type of posture, everyone has a certain type of walk, right? They could tell your height, work out roughly what your weight is, and all the rest of it. Why is there so much surveillance going on? After 9/11, right, surveillance in America became even more advanced, and the same thing with England and other places in the world. We soon will have no privacy whatsoever. What does the government want all this information for? We've got these smart watches now, and these health watches, which will tell you your body weight. It will tell you your pulse rate. It will tell you your blood pressure, right? It will record how far you've walked, how much further you need to walk in order to lose a certain amount of weight. This information is not only just it's not just you knowing about the information. There's other people, right, that knows about this information, because everything now is digitalized. That means it's easier for people to keep an eye on you, because before the digital technology came out, right, we were on analog. So for example, if you wanted to watch TV, you had to get up and physically move and change your TV channel. But now everything's digital, so you can just do it by remote control. The same with your curtains. You can now buy curtains, that you can open and close. Doors now that can open and close without having to even use a key, because we have now become digitalized. The same thing with money. Money, right, paper money is starting to disappear, and in its place is digitalized money. That is what is coming in. So with paper money, you used to be able to just put the money somewhere and people didn't know where you're putting your money. You could hide off a little bit of money somewhere. But now, with digitalized money, the government and the banks can control the amount of money that you spend and where you are spending it. They can even cut you off totally. They can now cut you off totally, right? Or limit your spending, how much money you spend and where you're spending it and how you're spending it and whom you are spending that money with. It's not like paper money, where you can actually go and spend your money wherever you want, wherever you like. Okay? Smart TVs. We think that we're watching these smart TVs, but you know what? The smart TVs are watching you. That's right. The smart TVs are watching you. You don't believe what I'm telling you? You go and check out the information for yourself. Smart televisions. What's smart about these televisions? They're not that smart. There's nothing smart about smart TVs. I'll say it again. There's nothing smart about smart TVs. The person who's using the smart TV think that the smart TV is clever, but you know what? The smart TV is controlling you. I said it, the smart TV is controlling you. These aren't nothing other than a computer. It's a computerized form of TV. with high definition, smart sound and color and all the rest of it. Yeah, surround sound is what I meant. Surround sound and color, high definition and all the rest of it. But these tellies, again, they are digital. So the people that are running these TV companies, right, they know exactly what station you're watching and at what time and blah blah blah, and what stations they can recommend for you to watch, because they're watching your pattern of behavior. Believe it, they're tracking what you're watching on TV, and then afterwards they'll be able to recommend, yeah, certain programs that they think you might like based on what you've been watching previously. There's nothing smart about these smart TVs. You think they're smart, but they're not. There's a group in China and they're called Alibaba, and the cloud energy experts, yeah? What they're trying to do is trying to get human beings there to try and change their patterns of behavior and shape their thinking. And in exchange for this, they will reward them points. They will reward them social credit points. There's a guy and his name is Klaus Schwab, a former engineer, businessman, an entrepreneur, right? This guy made up something called the World Economic Forum in 1971. So it's just over 50 years old. But what is this World Economic Forum? What's it really all about? It consists of globalists, politicians, economists, scientists, yeah, and corporate businesses. And guess what? Guess what? Even now, the Catholic Church, through the Pope, yeah, of the Catholic Church, Strauss invited them to the World Economic Forum and to become part of this group. These people, right, the World Economic Forum, they're not even elected people. It's not like we've elected them, like how we go and vote for our governments, yeah, and our politicians. These people are independent. They have nothing to do with the voting system, yeah? They are not elected people. And yet still, right now, they're starting to form and shape our lives through things like surveillance, through things like finance, yeah? Through things such as globalization and watching your carbon footprint, yeah? And through economics and politics, or pile of tricks. Right, I'm going to show you some and read something out actually. I'm going to read this out. What is the theme of the World Economic Forum 2021? The 21st World Economic Forum annual meeting will be held on the theme, The Great Reset. I say it again, The Great Reset, representing a commitment to jointly and urgently build the foundation of the global economic and social system for a more fair, sustainable and resilient, and I say again, and resilient future. Yeah? This is the World Economic Forum agenda for 2021. Listen, you see all the chaos that's going on in the world at the moment? You see when people start to get this thing in their arm, yeah? When they start to get this thing in their arm, the whole economy, the whole world economy, right, started to implode, started to go inward on itself. It started to go inward on itself. People are losing their jobs, people are losing their homes, people are losing their livelihoods. Yeah, it's implode. People are losing their jobs, their homes, their livelihood. Yeah, there's starting to be food shortages, land being bought up by very rich elite people, buying up the farmlands. Yeah, and now the system has started to come closer and closer together. This World Economic Forum, right, is really about, to me personally, is really about the new world order, the order of the world, and how they want the world to be leading up to 2030. By 2030, you will have more clean energy. You will have driverless cars. You will have electric cars, so the environment will be cleaner. Some of this is good news. Some of it is good news. It's not all bad, right? Cleaner environment, right? Electric cars, I was saying. Okay? You will start to see the rollout of AI technology, yeah? Because AI is more efficient than a human being, yeah? You'll start to see robots being rolled out, taking the place of people's jobs or working alongside people. Because listen, robots do not need to have time off of work. Robots are quicker, they're more efficient, yeah? They don't get sick. They don't need holiday pay. They don't need to go on holiday, yeah? They can work round the clock. Human beings, we get tired. We get tired, yeah? We want time off. We do things like striking. Robots, they don't need to strike. They don't need to take time off. Alright? They're starting also to use this transhumanism. Right? This is another concept that's coming in. But I'm not going to go through that right now. That's for another video. Transhumanism. Go and look it up. And look at what transhumanism actually means. It's a convergence between man and AI technology. Yeah? A convergence between man and robots. Yeah? These people, right? These elite groups of people want to merge man with robots. Yeah? So we become androids. But listen, don't believe what I'm personally telling you. Go and look up information for yourself. Right? Do your own research. Look up transhumanism. It's a massive concept. You could write a couple of books on it. But I will go into that in another video. Right? Klaus Schwab and the elite. Listen, man. These guys got membership clubs, yeah? You can buy into membership at different levels. As I say, they're not an elected group. If you want top information, then you have to buy into certain info, yeah? To go up in levels. So they got different club memberships for different things. Alright? But I don't see us being invited there. Because it's about the elite and them trying to control us. Listen, Carl Schwab and the rest of them, yeah, when they meet at Davos, yeah, which is in Switzerland, you know what they're doing? They're trying to form a centralized government. Centralized. Okay? A centralized government. Where everything will be under control of the government. So every aspect of your life will be under control of the government. That is what they're aiming for. What they're trying to do. It's not just devolution of power. It's actually control. I personally think, and this is me, and I know that there's other people out there, and a comedian, also he's now a social media platform speaker or civil rights activist, Russell Brand, is thinking along the same lines as I am, and that is we need to have a devolved government and power should be with the people, yeah, and it should be localized, not centralized. Okay, we the people, we are the ones who have the power, not the big corporations, yeah, and these so-called global elites. The real power lies with the people. There's much more of us than there is of them. The aim of the Great Reset is to crash the whole economic and political system and then to rebuild it. Okay? To rebuild it and reshape it. And Klaus Schwab, listen, check this out. Klaus Schwab, yeah? And Davos, yeah? These politicians and corporate businesses, yeah? Global elites. They said, listen carefully, they said that you will have nothing and still be happy. What the does that mean? You will have nothing, but you still will be happy. What do they actually mean by that? I'm going to go into this in a little bit more detail, because it don't sound right, man. What does Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum, what do they mean by you will have nothing, but you'll still be happy? You will have nothing and still be happy. What they actually mean by this? Well, check this out. There's a woman and her name is Ida Orkin. Ida Orkin, and she's also part of the World Economic Forum. I believe she's a secretary for the World Economic Forum. Alright? And listen to what she's got to say. Just hold that thought for a minute. Hold that thought. What do they mean by you will have nothing but still be happy? Listen to what this Ida Orkin has to say, right? All products will have become services. I don't own anything. I don't own a car. I don't own a house. I don't own any appliances or any clothes. Writes the Danish MP Ida Orkin. Shopping is a distant memory. In the city of 2030, whose inhabitants have cracked clean energy, and borrowed what they need on demand. It all sounds utopian until she mentions that her every move is tracked outside the city. Right? Blah, blah, blah. Man, listen. Soon you will own nothing at all. There'll be a society where you will just borrow things. You won't actually own any appliances. Listen, man. What are they talking about? Listen, you'll own nothing in the future. If you want something, you just have to go and borrow it. Right? You want a pair of shoes. You go online and you order it. You want food. You go online and you order it. You won't have no food in your house. Right? You won't have any clothes unless it's owned by the state and they will give it to you. You have to go order it. You want a car, you don't own a car, they will loan you a car or you borrow the car. Yeah? This is a society that they want. You hear me? This ain't no bullshit. This is real life. This is what they're trying to head towards, right? They want you living in smart cities. Yeah? They'll have driver-less cars. So you don't need to drive because they'll have driver-less cars can come and pick you up. Right? When you leave your home, somebody else, because remember your home is not your home. It's just borrowed, right? Because they're trying to say that this society is going to be a more kind of socialized, socialist type society. When in actual fact, you don't own nothing. It's all belonging to the state. So, clothes. You want food. You got to order it in. Yeah? When you go to work, your house does not belong to you. So, somebody else could come into your house and start working. Yeah? From your home, doing their office jobs. It's even come to a point that you will have something called avatars. It's already happening in England. I know this for a fact. You'll have avatars will represent you, right? Because I have a digitalized image of you, even your voice and everything, yeah? Recorded. They'll have a digitalized image of you, right, going to a workplace, this virtual workplace, and sitting in the office and having an office meeting with other people, yeah, who are also digitalized human beings, avatars, yeah. That is the society they're heading towards. So listen, if they've got to digitalize you working in an office, virtual office, okay, not a real office, a virtual office, what use do you have? What use do you have? They're closing down factories, they're closing down certain other institutions, yeah? Soon you'll have no lorry drivers, soon you'll have no engineers and all the rest of it. Where are these people supposed to go? If AI starts taking their jobs, what is the future going to look like? Now they're talking about this virtual reality, talking about Mark Zuckerberg and this multiverse. What the is that? You want to be accepting of this multiverse? If you go into that, I'm telling you this now, if you go into this multiverse, you might as well just forget and just lay down on the floor, man, and just die. You might as well do that, because you will have no control of your own mind, your own body, or your own thoughts. Because, you know what, you will be following the elite's agenda. And their agenda is to keep you from knowing yourself, right? From knowing thyself, yeah? They don't want you to think for yourself. They don't want you to feel for yourself, right? They want everything operated through this new program, this new system that they have coming in. And it will soon become a reality. And you know what? 95% of the population are going to accept this new virtual reality, or this new AI, and this new world order. It's time for you to get up off your knees. Don't follow this agenda, right? Because this great reset will mean the end of humanity, the end of humanity as we know it. And I'm trying to tell you, and a lot of other people, right? Don't fall for it. Power is in us as individuals and as a community together, right? Because we are more in number than those so-called elites, right? All they want to do is just to own us and to control us, and for us to have no thoughts, no feelings, yeah, and to just do as we're told. I'm going to start talking about something called a social credit system, which is going on in China at the moment, and there's other countries now in Europe who are going to be accepting the social credit system. But that's another video. That will be on my last video for this discussion on the Great Reset. Man, society is going to become very dystopian. We're going to have a very dystopian society. Alright? Listen to also what this Ida woman has to say. Once in a while, I get annoyed about the fact that I have no real privacy. Nowhere I can go and not be registered. I know that somewhere, everything I do, think, and dream of is recorded. I just hope that nobody will use it against me. The World Economic Forum, yeah, and this Ida, I can't remember the surname, right? This is under the World Economic Forum. Look how bleak a miserable society in the future is going to look. Man, and we're just falling for it. You know, in Sweden, I can't remember if it's Sweden or Switzerland, but I'm sure it's Sweden. People, right, this whole village has accepted microchip under their skin. They've accepted the microchip, the mark of the beast they talk about in Revelations, man. Right? taking a microchip underneath their skins, so that what? They can do things like opening doors. They can open doors, yeah, without having to use a key. How lazy is that? They can swipe to go and buy something in a shop, yeah. To get on a bus, they can just show the digital ID or maybe a microchip in the skin, right? And all of this kind of stuff. They've been watching too much sci-fi and too much TV. Listen, these people are taking us. I'm talking about the government and the scientists and these globalists, right? They're taking us out of reality, man. And whilst they're taking us out of reality, they're grabbing up everything else, yeah? They're grabbing up everything else. Whilst we have become so duped and we become so dumbed down, and in a sense, some people ain't gonna like it, stupid, right? Because we're not thinking for ourselves. We're allowing AI and all this technology to do the work for us, because we are becoming too dependent and too lazy. There's a group in China and they're called Alibaba, and the cloud energy experts, yeah? What they're trying to do is trying to get human beings there to try and change their patterns of behavior and shape their thinking. And in exchange for this, they will reward them points. They will reward them social credit points, and to follow their carbon footprints, yeah? And for this, they will be rewarded social credit points. This system, believe you me, is really oppressive. And you know what? The World Economic Forum, I've been watching this group, right? They've been watching this group very carefully. So don't be surprised if the World Economic Forum and this Alibaba group join forces together. I'm going to talk a little bit later on in another video, right, about this Alibaba group and what they're doing in schools, yeah, and what they're doing in schools and the dormitories. Listen, man, it's so repressive, man. I can't believe how people can accept all this, right? How they can accept or allow government to treat them this way. I don't understand it, right? But for some reason people will be so subservient to the government, and I don't know why. There's a group of people that the World Economic Forum call the discontented, yeah? These are people living off grid because they know really what's going on, yeah? In terms of the system, they know what's going on, right? And they know about the changes that's coming. And so what they're deciding to do is to live off grid and to live a more self-sufficient life. These people are a threat to the World Economic Forum and to other groups. Yeah, they see them as a threat. They fear them. They call them the discontented. See how they always like to stereotype people, put them into boxes. Anyway, this is the end of this video. I was just looking at surveillance. Next video, I shall be looking at finance. Third and final video, I shall be looking at the point scoring system or social credit system. In other words, okay? Now, if you liked this video about surveillance, please like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because every time I drop a video, you will be notified of this. Okay, Eldad Amara. Whilst you're singing Amazing Grace, the state's been in contact with grace. You think I'm a basket case, don't care, I got no time to waste. Except I got cameras scanning space, they can't scan more than 10% at once.
Earth in the past been visited by many races. Tear us in grace. Religion has the trace. Yeah, go on ridicule. You're feeling contact and speech from ridicule. And you believe in miracles? Aliens coming much form, physical, non-physical. Year 2000's critical. Facts become fictional. Who took up Lot and Ezekiel? UFOs in the book of Enoch. Who's the ones who came so and not? Make sure I'm not in earshot. Was Jesus an alien? Was on water? Was that a miracle? Pyramids could have been carved by stone tools. Who's better time? Digital. We're becoming mind, less physical. Some don't believe in life on Mars, but it must be life among stars. Some believe in life on Mars, but it must be life near stars. Yeah, so believe in this life is Serious B, baby. But there must be life. Check it out, baby. Among stars. Serious B in the house. Among stars. No deciphering ancient tablet. You follow faith like a bad habit. See a Bible and then grab it. UFOs are in them, you silly rabbit. There's Vulcans like Spock. Pharaohs built the sun clock. I'm aging, not spacing. There's serpent gods and book of Revelation. State-built copter centers on Mars. CDs now played by lasers. Telepathic message from nadars. By low frequency radars. Some moved by infrared, ultraviolet. Shape-shifting beings with no island. Some good, some violent. Some good, some violent. Some don't believe in life on Mars, but there must be life among stars. Some don't believe in life on Mars, but there must be life near stars. So believe in life on Mars, but there must be life among stars. Among stars, among stars, among stars. Open skies, closed minds, we ignore the signs. Open sky, closed minds, we are walking around blind. We ignore the signs, we ignore the signs, we ignore the signs, we ignore the signs. Oh yeah, this is Serious B, baby. Check it out, baby. Serious B in the house. Some don't believe in life on Mars, but there must be life among stars. Some believe in life on Mars, but there must be life near